Cosmic Conquest is a board game set in the Alpha Clash universe. Conquer planets to unlock abilities and explore the armory. Power up your Sentinel, your Savior, and your Destroyers. Unleash your contenders' abilities, and most importantly, dominate your opponents. Check it out on Legendary Tactics. We met the Cosmic Conquest team at Gen Con this year, and we were very excited by the high-quality components and the production for this game. This preview will give you a sense of what it's all about. And thank you to Rising Empire Studios for sponsoring this video. And please note that this is an early version of the game, so some elements might change in the final edition. Cosmic Conquest is the prequel to the Alpha Clash saga. From graphic novels to the trading card game to a full novel, there's a rich background to this game. Rising Empire Studios has hired top-tier artists to create the artwork for their characters. You can see the detail and love that has gone into creating 18 different contenders, all vying for galactic supremacy. Each one comes equipped with a passive ability, while the character is unrivaled or in its original form. And when you spend XP, you can awaken your contender to unlock both a combat and a support action ability. If you're someone who enjoys finding interesting combinations of characters and abilities, this is the part of the game that will get you invested. If you love tracking your health and your cooldowns with spinny dials, then you'll be happy to find that this game has 84 of them. Onto the components. Cosmic Conquest comes with 9 different planet tiles that reconfigure for each game to change the flow of each session. Your primary goal is to fight off the other contenders while conquering or overthrowing each planet. This will earn you gambit points, which will win you the game. For every planet that you control, you'll gain its passive ability, such as Bardaga's ability to cycle the armory deck for free. Each planet is also tied to 2 different contenders, both connected to the core theme of the planet. 2 of my favorites, Fangin the Destroyer and Anzadak the Sentinel from Dracaroth, control the use of dice for their passive abilities and amplify the combat values with their awakened abilities. The Armory is a deck of cards that can level up your contenders. Much of the strategy for the game comes from finding the right combination of contenders equipped with the weapons and tools that amplify and complement their abilities. But just a quick caveat that it might require a PhD to get all of this back into this box. You might have a little box lift there. Mechanisms. At its core, this is an area control game with a lot of battles. You begin with a team composed of 3 classes. You've got Sentinels, Saviors, and Destroyers. And the Destroyers tend to impact the combat. The Sentinels have some interesting all-round capabilities, and the Saviors tend to be more defense and healing based. The combat system uses the red dice for the attacker and the blue dice for the defender, each with different ratios of shields to single swords to double swords to misses on the blue dice. Both sides will roll their assigned dice, which change depending on what you have equipped, and they'll get a chance to re-roll all of their dice one time, unless you have added abilities. Then you calculate how much damage has been inflicted. Your contenders move as a group. Imagine that your team base is like your spaceship. They fly together, they fight together, and they fall together. Let's talk about the difficulty. The rules are only about 11 pages long, so we didn't find that it took us very long to learn how to play. With only 2 actions per turn, there isn't a lot of downtime between turns. It's certainly the kind of game that adds more chaos and dynamics at a higher player count. Now, in terms of a class breakdown of the characters, if you're interested in a closer look at the contenders and their abilities, we'll be following this video up with a full tier list that explores all 3 of the classes and all of the contenders available to you and ranks them by class based on who we like the best. To get your own copy, type in Rising Empire Studios Cosmic Conquest into Google. That'll lead you right to them. You can check out their game found. Make sure you get out there, get gaming, and be legendary.